Okay, so today we're going to be talking about physical and chemical changes. We've been talking about chemical and physical changes a little bit in our readings in our science book and on ReadWorks, and today we're going to focus on what that looks like, and we're going to look at a number of substances. At the end of the presentation, we will be preparing for tomorrow an escape room where we will be unlocking 8 different puzzles having to do with chemical change. And at the end of this video, I'm going to add in the intro video to get you excited for our escape room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about physical and chemical changes. It's part of our physical science unit, and we're going to talk about different things and why they occur. So first up is physical changes. A physical change begins and ends with the same type of matter. The physical properties of change, the physical properties change, but the matter is still the same substance. For example, cutting a piece of paper. Even if you cut it, it's still a piece of paper. Slicing a banana. Even if you slice it, still a banana. And stretching a rubber band. Even though you may stretch it, the physical change occurs as you stretch it out and let it go. Now, changing states of matter is different. When matter changes from a solid, liquid, or gas, this is a physical change. For example, like melting, when an ice cube changes from a solid to a liquid, or freezing when a liquid turns back into a solid, or boiling when something gets really hot, like water in a pot, and then you have a vapor, which is a gas. Or when you have ice cubes in a glass and they melt, and the outside of the glass contains condensation, that's turning a gas into a liquid. Chemical changes. A chemical change can begin with one kind of matter and ends with another. This occurs in a chemical reaction. For example, cooking an egg. When you cook it, it's liquidy. Or before you cook it, it's liquidy, and then after you cook it, it's solid. Or when metal rusts, if you leave your bicycle outside and it rains and you leave it out there when it gets hot again, the metal on your bike will rust. And lastly, roasting marshmallows. You start off with those white fluffy marshmallows and you add fire, which is the chemical change. It heats it up, and you can turn it into golden brown or burn it to a crisp. And striking a match. The tip of the match has a substance on it that when you swipe it on what's like the rougher part of the matchbook or the matchbox, then it creates a chemical reaction to light a fire. We just finished our presentation on examples of physical change, changing states of matter, and examples of chemical changes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do an interactive notebook activity. So if you brought it home tonight, please take it out of your backpack to get ready for the next step. If you did not bring it home, it would be great if you could write it down on a piece of paper or do it on a Google Doc. And just remember that any point in the video, if I go too fast or you need more time, just pause the video, rewind it, go back. Everything's okay. It's your learning, and I want it to be accessible for you. We just learned about all different kinds of chemical change. Now what I want you to do is take out your interactive science notebook. The next slide you see, you're going to see a chart. I would like you to create that in your interactive science notebook. At any point that you need to stop and pause, please do so. Here's the chart. It's a T-chart, just like we make in class. One side says physical, the other says chemical. And these are the different changes I would like you to look at in the next few images. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to decide where on this chart the next few images belong. either on the physical change side or the chemical change or chemical reaction side. Make sure that your writing is clear and legible, and make sure that you list each photo on either side of the chart that you think it belongs. Here we go. Crumpled paper. Melting ice. Rusty nails. Burning wood. Popped popcorn. A broken bottle. Sliced cheese. Rotting fruit. Roasted marshmallow. Chopped wood. Moldy cheese. Cooked pancakes. Ironing a shirt. Fireworks. Rusting jewelry. Baked cookies. Sliced bread. Toasted bread. Now this is the last slide. Make sure that if you need to go back or you missed something or I went too fast, that you do pause the video. So we just finished the interactive notebook activity. At this point, if you did not finish it, you should rewind the video and go back and make sure you added every single element to your chart. Now, tomorrow we will be going over your interactive notebook in your chart and making sure that you understand the difference between chemical and physical changes. As an extension activity, we are going to be doing a really cool project. It's called an escape room. We may have done a digital escape room already, but this time it's going to be physical, paper, pencil, folders with different puzzles and logical problems that you have to solve with your group mates. We're going to do it in groups of 4 or 5, and you're going to have 8 different challenges to attempt. And I really hope that you really do take it seriously and you're able to understand the questions. But before we do that tomorrow, I want you to watch this cool, exciting intro video. And I'll show this video again tomorrow. But I want you to see this video so that you can get excited about what's to come.
Kaboom! A chemical reaction has gone off in the science lab. Your teacher, Mrs. Beaker, needs your help. You must use your knowledge of chemical reactions to find the clues and decode them so you can escape before another chemical reaction occurs. Your whole school is counting on you.
So that's pretty cool, right? So, like I said, tomorrow we're going to work on our escape room in teams, in groups. We're going to have 6 different teams of 5 people working together, maybe. to solve the escape room and win some prizes. Hope you're excited. I know I am.